Yeah, I think we are good to start. So let me share this screen. And one more thing. Now I will share you the Google form attendance link with you. Okay, you can start to give your attendance. So again, I'm telling to everyone, if you're not going to complete the baseline assessment, then they will not be considering. So please complete the baseline assessment and the final assessment on time. For final assessment, Saturday is a date, and tomorrow we don't have any session. Instead of that, we'll be having it on Friday and Saturday. Okay. Okay, now we'll just continue. Okay, as of now, we know how we can include the links, right? So this is a CSS link and this is a script link. The next part is how we can give some colors. Example, there are different, the kind of styles are there. So how we can apply that. So let me show it in the the particular official website. So how to navigate the page. Okay. Strap. So if you go here, if you click on these documents, okay, just come down. Here you can see example form control. Okay, this is a form control, a template. So to get this template, they have given a default coding. Okay, so previously what we will do in a CSS, we will directly give a DAV container and we'll give some class name. So that class name will be a customized one, which is given by us. But here in Bootstrap, mostly, the things will be in a predefined class, which is created by the developer. So this is a predefined class name. And again, so this is a predefined class name. So each and every class name has a specific, identical example. For an easy understanding, what I will do is I will import some color for the headings. Okay, let's see how we can do it. So first, example, I'm creating one button. Okay. So inside this button, I want a button in a different color. So first, let me type equals to button. And here I'm giving a name. Let me give it as primary. Okay. So primary, it indicates some color. Example, it is a blue color in Bootstrap. So for that, I'm giving a predefined class name. The predefined class name is btn hyphen, sorry, btn, again btn hyphen primary. So if you give this class name, then you will be getting a blue color, which is default color. So let's see. Simple Bootstrap. Okay, so here you can see a blue color button has been appeared, but I didn't give any color name. Why? Because of this predefined class name, it is showing a blue color. Clear? 1 minute. Let me put it in the WhatsApp group also. Define. So here we have mentioned as BTN primary. Okay, so next again, I'm thinking like I need a green color. So it is already we have a predefined color, which will not be a dark green. Okay, they have mixed some colors. They might have used some hexa codes and RGB colors. Using that, they have some light weighted color. Okay, so if you see here, I'm going to use a success. Okay, success is a color. So this is a text which I'm giving. So here I'm in the button element, I'm adding an attribute called type. Inside this, I'm giving a value button. And next to this, I'm creating a class, but here I won't give a that is a user defined or customized name. I'm going to mention a developer defined class names. Okay. So here it will be a success. If you go and refresh this page, you can see a success. It is in green color, but it is not. If you give this, color as a green directly, it will be different. And you can see inside this text, we have a white in color, right? That can also be changed. So how we can change this? Let's see. I think in tip. So here, not here. Let me click on this color. Okay. So this is for this one. What is the predefined class? It is a text hyphen the color name you need to mention. So let me give a text danger. Okay, let me taking this class name. Here I'm mentioning a text danger. Let's see now. So it is in what? It is in red color. Okay, so this is how we'll be using a bootstrap using a predefined classes. And there are so many colors. It is not only a danger, success in primary. We also have something called as warning. And the warning will be in somewhat orange in color. So here I'm adding it text warning. To get more knowledge, we can see these colors. Here you can see the text, it is in orange color. Okay, likewise, we need to work with this bootstrap. I hope everyone is clear with this. Any doubts how to import the class names, predefined class names? Understood? Okay. Okay, then I can show you some more examples using this bootstrap. So let me get into this code. Okay. So I'm trying to use, let's take some text. Okay, I'm trying to give a progress bar or the navigation bar or drop down. So there are, this particular, navigation and nav bar, everything will be, imported with a JavaScript code. Okay, that is the reason we are giving us JavaScript CDN link. So next is batch. So batch is nothing but example in your system, you might have got this message. So there is a Windows update of some version or some 2 point whatever the update of any particular functionality it will be showing, right? So it will be asking you to update the driver, audio driver, or whatever it may be. You will be getting updates. For that purpose, we can give this batches. So let me give you an example. Example I have here. They have mentioned a heading, like example heading. And this is span, we already know it is an inline element, right? So here we are giving a class. So this batch will be used in the span element. So batch BG secondary. So let's see. So how we can import this. So if I go here and if I type something called as heading, okay. So let's say for an example, so here I will mention. So here I'm importing H1 and I'm mentioning like Windows and update. Okay. And the span element. So inside the span element, I'm mentioning it as a example 2. You're not audible. One minute.
Yes, ma'am. Now audible, ma'am.
Now it is audible. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So now it is clear, right? Yeah. Let me share this thing. Okay. Thank you. So where I am? Okay, just I will import one simple code here and then I will give you an explanation for some 2 example and then Siddharth sir will help you with JDBC concept. Okay. So here in the span element, I'm just importing update. If example, I'm giving us 2. Sukumar
Excuse me,
sir.
ma'am. Your screen is not shared.
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So here the class name I'm just giving as batch and then batch. Sorry, here we need to mention it as a abbreviation like BG secondary. Okay, so this is a predefined. So whatever they have mentioned, just utilize it the same way. So now we will check. So here you can see within the span, I have mentioned this batches. Like this for each and everything, we will be using this Bootstrap, but the process is similar. If you want to know more about this Bootstrap, you can also check using this, official site. Okay, now what I will do is, yesterday I have given the career block website, right? So I will show you how to execute the career block website using this Bootstrap. Okay, let me open this. Okay, this is a career block website. So don't worry, faculties. I'll be sharing you this particular project using a GitHub link. So in the last day, after completing the cloud computing topics, I will show you how you can import the code directly into the GitHub and you can get the particular link. Okay. So I have given the GitHub link also. You can refer the codings over there. So now, so this is the career block, website. So here I have imported some files. So this is actually imported using what? Using the download option, that is a source file. So all the files will be imported in this src, and here I have a javascript files, and this is the place what particular codings I'm going to use in my project. So that will be in this place. So let me get into this index.html file. So here if you see, they have okay, in this place they have used a CDN link, as well as if you see this, they also imported the javascript file which is needed for this project. Okay, so if you take whatever the coding, so if you watch at the footer element, here you can see py. Py means nothing but a padding. So there is something called x, y, and auto. So this is the value till 5. We have a value from 0 to 5, and this is bg dark, means nothing but you'll be getting a background color to be dark for the footer. And if you check here, can anyone tell me what will be the value for this m-0? 1 minute. Okay, can anyone tell me what will be this class name? So why they have mentioned like m-0? So what this predefined defined class name m-0? Any idea? Okay, it is nothing but m means margin. So if you go and check this document, let me type it as margin and padding. You can see M is for a set margin and P is for set padding. Okay. And you can see the multiple values. So previously we saw that PY. P for padding and Y for what? Top and the bottom value. So if I'm giving some 5 for top and bottom, so the padding will be calculated for top and bottom. Okay. So this is how it will be. And you can also check the sizes also. If I give 5, so what the size will be? So it is a spacer of into 3. Okay. So they have given some example, and I'll tell you the step-by-step process. Let me execute this file. Okay. So this is the file which we have designed. So we were talking about this footer. So footer I already told. So what is a footer? So footer we have mentioned the padding, a top end, that is y means top and bottom to be 5. So you can see at the top and the bottom it has consider 5 value, and the BG is dark in the sense black color. And we can go and check with the header. So again, so this has been created using a semantic elements. They didn't for the main components they didn't use a physical component. This coding is entirely for semantic elements. So now what are the steps we'll be following? The same thing, a doc type and HTML, and the inside the head elements, what we need to specify. So this is a very important, these 2 lines. You can also specify this if you are trying to add some content, you can also add it. Example like career log, and who's going to be the author. So let me give it as EduNet Foundation. Like this, you can give a content. And fav icons is here. You can also add some icons. And then in the body elements, the first part will be what? Navigation. For navigation, what we have mentioned in this place. So here I have a logo and here I have a set of link elements, right? So here in this place, nav bar expand, large, and nav bar dark and BG dark. Okay. So and then the container. So what the nav that is navigation semantic element is going to contain? It is going to contain two things. One is this career block link. Okay, this career block link. And one more thing is that is this one. That is it will be displayed within a that is home and about and blocks. So it have been mentioned inside this unordered list. If you want to get more clarification again, you can go here and type nav bar. Okay. So in this particular place, you can see how they have designed it in a different way. There are different navigations will be available. You can see the outputs, but simple changes it is needed. Okay. And after this navigation, here we have a header. So header, what I have in the header part. So this text message will be there. So text message is a heading and paragraph. To contain this, inside the header element, I have imported some class name, that is predefined class name. So py55, that is padding, and they have used PG light. So PG light means background will be in a light, that is gray and mixed of white color. And border bottom. So I need a border bottom here, the line, and then the margin bottom to be 4. Okay. So this is how it has been designed. And if you talk about the text, so here also text center. What is this text center is nothing but it should be placed in the center place, and the margin bottom, top and bottom to be 5. Okay. So and next the page content. So page content, how it is going to be displayed. So actually this will be displayed in a this concept. We can go with the flags, or we can go with a grid, or we can go with the float concept. Okay. So I hope everyone understood why we are going for this bootstrap and how we can work with this. And one more example I would like to share. So I have that is implemented using, let me open this code. And also I'll show you the output. So this is the dashboard, okay, which is designed using the bootstrap. So how they have designed it, let's check the code. So this is a single file. Okay, this is single .html file. It is not like a career block. No, in a career block website, we have multiple folders, right? Here we have implemented in a single page itself, because the same way, again, you can see the language has been implemented and meta tags have been implemented. And if you come down here, you can see the link is also there. And one more file is there, like style. So to make it style, we are using a styles.css. Apart from predefined templates, we are using a styles.css file. Okay. And so how it has been designed. So using a deflex. Deflex means nothing but display flex. Again, you can go and check it here. Deflex. See here. It is called as a display flex. If I'm giving P-2, the padding will be 2 for all the sides. And I have one more thing. Here you can see like inline flex. That is for padding 2. So like this, we have multiple flexes. So see the arrangements, how it has been defined. For the first example, you can see the div container has been created like this. Display flex. And the flex is in the row wise. Okay, it is in the row wise. And the margin bottom should be 3. Okay, the margin bottom should be 3. And here you can see, the previously it is a flex row. If it is a flex row reverse, then it will start from here. So 1, 2, 3. It is in reverse order. So likewise, we have a different example. So in this particular thing, you can see the column wise. Column wise means 1, 2, 3. Like this, it will be in a column wise. Okay, it has a single thing, and the second one is column reverse. So here, how they have been implemented using a predefined classes, they have imported all the codes. So this is for sidebar. Just open the coding using a D, that is display flex. After that, we'll move on to this sidebar. Okay, and then page content. So what it is going to display in the page content. So here you can see till logout we have designed it using this sidebar, using this sidebar. So in the styles you can make it as a left hand side, or using the deflex concept it will be moving to the left side. Okay, for page content also again a dashboard name has been displayed here. So to make it more interactive, you can also import JavaScript concept. Okay, I hope you got an idea how to work with Bootstrap. If you have any questions, please let me know. Are we clear? So are we clear why we use Bootstrap and how to import the CDN links and how to work with the real-time projects? Is it clear? So if the students are approaching these kind of interviews, so if in the interviewer is asking to create a page using a Bootstrap, then they can use a CDN links directly. And one more thing, CDN links means you can use it in the online, but when it comes to the download option, you can also use that in a offline cases. Okay, and we can give a simple examples to the students so that they will easily understand. So now I given some 2 to 3 examples of how to use a predefined classes in the real time and how you can segregate the website pages. So whatever the website we have, it may be a static or it may be whatever. So you should make an alignment. Like the first thing will be the navigation, and the second will be the header, a header element, and the third part will be the article or aside, and the last part will be the footer. So within this, we are going to use some different technologies. It may be a frameworks, or it may be a libraries, whatever. Okay. I hope everyone understood. So shall we move on to the jQuery topic? So
Yes,
can
yes.
anyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So can anyone tell me what is jQuery? So why we are going for jQuery and what is jQuery? Okay, so jQuery is very simple. So it is nothing but for database. Okay. Okay, sir. So let me explain you. So jQuery is nothing but it is called as a input and step. Okay, so jQuery is nothing but it is a library. Okay. Again, for this also we have an official website. Whenever we go for a framework or library, we need to visit that particular official website to check the details. Okay. So it is a library and this it is called as a lightweight. So why we go for this? Example, if I have some 1,000 lines of code in JavaScript, okay, it will be very difficult to work with, right? So there are some 1,000 lines of code. We can easily make a simplification. We can minimize the code. We can minimize the code using a jQuery. So that is the purpose we are going for this, library. So let's see. Codes are not still available on the LMS. Which codes are you asking for, Verma sir? You're asking about, I showed you in the morning, like how this does. Okay, this codes. Okay, sir, once again. Let me share you the link, GitHub link. So you can visit this GitHub link. Okay, so here you can find the codings for day 1, day 2, and day 3 and day 4. So and also I'll ask Siddharth sir to share the Java codes also for day 2. So day 3 it is React.js. Let me share it on Friday. Okay. So for Java, Siddharth sir will help you with this. For Java codings. Okay. Let me start with jQuery. We have
So
very
what I'll do, I'll give you again the GitHub link and you can download it from.
okay. Okay, so you are saying like, sir, you're asking to link this GitHub link on a LMS. If
Because all
yes,
the material is there, so I will make a kind of folder where I can arrange all the things so that I can refer it.
okay, so we'll check with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know. Okay, now yes, we understood like why we go for a jQuery. So now we'll just get into the important points why we need this. So this is a lightweight JavaScript library, and then it was created in 2006, and this jQuery has been designed to simplify the HTML DOM tree traversal and manipulation. DOM tree traversal mean yesterday I've told you like, so how it the HTML tags will be in a flow while it comes to the JavaScript document object model, right? So each and every element will be considered as an object. So using that, we can easily simplify the codings using this jQuery. Okay. And so these are the some principles which we follow. No, has been developed with some following principles. They have given some key points, can refer. And also, what are the features? So features means DOM manipulations, we can do it. Event handling, Ajax support is there, and animations we can do it, and it is a cross browser support will be provided, that is there. Okay, so now let me get into this setting up the jQuery. So as we discussed in this one, what is that? A Bootstrap, right? So now we'll get into this jQuery official website. So this is the jQuery official website, this blue color. Okay, if I click on this, you can get into the official website of jQuery. Click on this download. So after getting into this download, once you come down, you'll be having a multiple option. So here also you can download the compressed file, or you can use this npm install jQuery in a terminal, or else the third option we can go with this jQuery CDN links. So in the CDN link is also we have multiple options like Google, Microsoft, and jQuery, sorry, JS Deliver, and CDN JS. So here I'm going to use this Google CDN for a demo. Okay, so let me copy this. So this is what file? This is a min.js file. So I will import it on my code. So what will be the first step? The same thing, how we will do the normal structure. So we can create one simple file using a jQuery. So how we can design using the hello world program, or we can go with some extra coding. Okay, let me tell you. So first is doc type HTML, and then HTML head and the body element. Clear? So now we'll be importing the jQuery link here. That's it. So now we'll be getting a functionality of jQuery. Next step is whenever you're trying to, what we are going to showcase in the output, that will be implemented in the body element. Example, I'm giving some text. Okay, so the text will be, example, I'm giving some heading element like jQuery elements selectors. Okay, then I give some 3 paragraphs. So this is a paragraph. Okay, and then I'm giving the span element. So this is a span para, and then one more para, that is DAV container. So let me give it as this is a div tag. Okay, like this I have given some text. So now I'm going to work with the script. So again, what we need to do is how we will import the that is JavaScript query. So we'll be importing within a script. The same way we need to import the jQuery inside the Java, that is script element. For this, the first thing is we need to mention a dollar symbol. So dollar is considered as a query. Okay. For jQuery, you need to mention a dollar symbol. Inside this, so whenever you're going to write the code for a jQuery, you need to mention. So within this parameter, you need to mention the selector. So what is your selector? So I'm going to select the document first. So if it is an element name, then you need to give a paragraph or heading, whatever the element name you can give. As of now, I'm going to open the selector of the document. Okay. So document dot ready. So inside this, we'll be creating a function. So this is the default step we'll be following for jQuery. This is a default step. So first one is $document, and this will ready to write a function. So this is how the first statement will be. I hope everyone is clear with this. If you have any doubts, please put a message in the Teams, or you can unmute and talk. So next is what I'm thinking is I'm going to color the paragraph alone. Okay, let me take a paragraph. So already I told you whatever the selector you're going to choose. Example, I'm going to choose this paragraph. So I'm using a paragraph. Otherwise, if I'm going to select the H1, I'll be mentioning a H1 selector there. Then if you're trying to insert some presentation for this this heading element, previously what we will do in the JavaScript, we'll be using a style dot and what exact property you're going to use, example background color or whatever it may be, you'll be mentioning. But here it is very simple than that. Here we will be using a .css. So this is the method it is used to add a style properties. Okay, here everything, because it's a function, so it will be considered as a parameter value. So parameters means we'll be giving some 2 or 3 values. So here I will add some background. Any doubts? Brinda ma'am, please be on mute. Okay. So here I'm just giving us background and then the color. After this, you need to mention comma because this is a function. So we'll be mentioning the parameter value. And again, it is going to be yellow. Okay. So like this, we need to import a code. So let's check. So how? So what is the output thing? So see here for the heading element, the color is jQuery, that is element selector. It becomes yellow in color. So some if I'm trying to change this to div, what happens? It will move to the div container. So this is a very simple example how we can insert. The first one is you need to use dollar symbol and then you need to select the document as a selector and then you need to after opening the document you're ready for the function. So that is the reason we'll be giving this particular value and then dollar the selector and what you're going to perform. Okay, so let's see one more okay, let's see some simple example. So this is the same case. Okay, let me remove this and I'm going to add some button. Okay, so button here, let me give it as a ID text. And I have one more button. This is going to be HTML. So here the name is egg text and here it is HTML. Okay. So now what we can do is here we need to make a changes. What is the first step is? So here I'm going to use two selectors. So first one is I'm going to select the text. Okay. So here, what is the selector? Here I'm not going to select the element. I'm going to select the ID. So what is the ID name? Text. So here, hash text. Okay. And then if I click on the, because it is a button, so I'm going to select it. For that, we need to mention the event name. So here, give it within a double quotes, we need to mention the selectors. Okay, here, after this dot element, you need to give a event name as click and then function of. Okay, and I'm giving an alert message. What is alert messages? If I click on this text button, I need some alert message to be displayed. So what is alert messages? Let me put it like paragraph dot text of. So what the output will be is the output text will be in a paragraph mode. So the text only will be displayed. So the next example is, let me copy this. So just wait for other, for 10 minutes. Okay, so we'll wind up at 2:05, something like that. So please be connected. So here I'm changing this to be HTML. Okay, the ID is HTML and the alert. Again, I'm giving a paragraph and this is going to be, this is a function of jQuery. Okay, this text and the HTML is the predefined function of this jQuery. So this output will be different. So it will give a paragraph tag and then HTML. So let's see the output. So here I have two boxes. Okay, so one is text. So if I click on this text, 1 second. Okay, better I can execute. I already have this one on my PC. So if I check the error, it will take some time. So what is this example? Document.ready function. Text and click function of. Where is this English? Let me put the paragraph first. I'm sorry. I didn't add this paragraph. So here you can see the text, but if I click on this HTML, so actually if I click on this HTML, it should show the tag also. Let me add one tag inside this. I'm adding a bold tag. You can easily identify how it differs. Okay. So let me run this file. If I click on this text, you can see only the Edinet Foundation. Yes, sir.
Ready is the function here, right?
So could you please repeat again?
Ready is the function here. Whatever we are writing, code we are writing inside ready.
Yes.
That is the function.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're right, sir. So this is a function, yeah. So inside this, we'll be writing the function, like which selector we are going to select. And if you are giving some event like click or double click or whatever, mouse over, something like that, we can again create a function. So this is how we'll be creating it.
Then ma'am, whatever document that is the object.
Sir, your voice really, I'm not audible.
What is that document? Is that object here? Document.
Yes. You're asking like a document is an object, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are right. The same thing, sir. Whatever we do in the JavaScript, the same thing. But here we are minimizing the code using this queries. That's
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So here, if I click on this HTML, you can see the HTML tag itself. But if I click on this text, you cannot see the HTML tag. It is just showing the text element alone. Okay. And I will execute one, the example. using the hide and the things I have. 1 minute. So this is for event. Not this one. Okay. So jQuery animated using this one. So let me explain this, how it is working. And I have two to three example. So I'll just show you how it will work. Okay. So if I take this code, the same thing. So this is a structure, and inside this we are giving a script element which is used for this jQuery library. And after this we are doing a code in the head element only. We are not going to use it in the body element. Clear? So inside this, the designers nothing but they have created a DAV container. Okay, they have given a width and the height and everything, and the position is an absolute here. What is the scenario is if I click on this button, okay, whichever I have created, let me check. This is the start animation. This is the button. So I click on this button, what happens is my DAV container will animate. So animate is a predefined function again. So here we have mentioned like what is the left property value and the opacity and what is the height and width. So in the height and width previously, here they have mentioned like 100 and the width is to be 100. But if I go and check here, it will be 150 and 150. It has been increased to 50 pixel. So this is everything for the animation. So if I click on this button, so what happens? Let's check. So it is moving towards the right side and the size has been increased. And one more example for UI events. Okay, if I click on this hide means nothing but here we have used animate method, right? Instead of this animate, we can use a hide method. If time permits, I can show you on Friday also a simple example using hide. Okay, so if I click on this hide, it will get hided. And if I click on show, it will show the output. This is entirely using a jQuery libraries. Okay, so this is fade in, fade out, and explode and restore. So this is the bounce is not working. Okay, the bounce is also similar. So mostly used functions is hide and show, fade out, fade in. So these are the examples for jQuery. And this is the simple kind of crude operation. If I give a roll number 1, 2, 3, and the name like if I give my name and I'm giving some marks, and if I click on this add details, it will add all the details. This is also using a jQuery. So let me open this file in a Visual Studio Code. You can see this is a front end part they have designed. For the jQuery part, we have a different file has been imported. Then the behavior will be the similar. Okay, and I supposed to show you one JSON. Okay, I think it is already time up, so we can continue on Thursday. I hope you would have understood. So what is jQuery and what is Bootstrap and about Java also, right? So if you
Madam, I
have any
have a
questions,
query.
I'm sorry, sir. Yes, tell me.
Yeah. So you are showing all the outputs on the local browser. So it is like you are uploading an HTML page on the local browser. In between, there are some elements which are being displayed on the screen. But suppose if we are going to host these pages on some web hosting server like GoDaddy or Bluehost or Hostinger.
Ah,
So actually, what I have seen that those servers actually support the PHP. So will we be able to execute JavaScript website on this? I mean, Hostinger, GoDaddy, and Bluehost.
yes.
or we need to make some kind of arrangement there?
Siddharth sir, you have raised your hand.
I do have. Can I take that?
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, sir, we all are currently working on the Laravel, and we in our development segment, the portal which you are using, we have developed that portal, and that portal is in Laravel only. So basically, I wanted to show you something. Is my screen visible?
It is coming. Yeah, coming.
Yes. Just give me a moment, please. I'll be sharing my screen and I'll be sharing that thing. Yes. So basically, when you talk about this jQuery or JavaScript or Bootstrap, so we have a proper simulation over there. So what I can do, I can show you one which is not relevant to your topic, but still, if you are asking, I can show you one of our project. So yes, these are the Bootstrap file. So see, basically, these are the blades. So these are the blades which we have included all the Bootstrap, jQuery, and JavaScript inside this. And these are the blades which are already hosted in our server. OK. Apart from this, if you want to check the home layout, layouts, app. See, this I wanted to show you all.
Can you show me the output also?
Output is running in front of you, sir. This is the output of this. I'm showing this code. This is Code Unnati website. This is a website which is running. I can give you the live URL.
Yeah.
If you want.
So you can say Laravel is equivalent to the WordPress.
Laravel is not equivalent to the WordPress, sir. Laravel is a framework. Laravel is an MVC framework. When you talk about WordPress, WordPress is a CMS. That is properly content management system, and content management system only uses the drag and drop feature.
Okay, but in Laravel, you need to do the coding also. Yes,
we need to do the coding. It is purely on MVC architecture, that is model, view, and controller. So I have shown you the view part. We have controllers over here also. We have models also. When you go to APP, these are models. These are the models which we used to create, and all these models are in. You can check out. Means I know this is out of the context, but the question which you have asked from the curiosity, that is why I have asked, given you the answer.
So it is also the PHP based only, so it can run on
Laravel is properly PHP based.
Okay. And what about the JavaScript based websites? They can also be executed
we have integrated the JavaScript. We have integrated the jQuery as well. You can check.
Okay.
We have integrated each and everything in this sites. So when you talk about resources, here are the JS files.
Yes,
so see, sir, this is the Bootstrap file which Uma was telling you. Open with, choose another app.
Notepad++.
Sublime Text, yes.
Sublime, okay.
So see, this is bootstrap.js. The Bootstrap file. We have multiple files. We have all the JS file we use here. Apart from JS, we use our APP files as well. All the things we include here. These are the JS file required Bootstrap.
Will you cover this Laravel framework?
No, sir. Laravel is not covered in this FDP. We are working on the core Java, advanced Java concept. We'll cover servlet, we'll cover JSP. But these are the topics which, because you have asked from the curiosity, that is why I pitch myself in.
So suppose in future if you want to learn the Laravel also, so how can I learn it?
So, sir, there are multiple resources of learning the Laravel. You can go to the YouTube. There is an official documentation of Laravel as well. We can go through with the official documentation as well.
So have you organized some FDP in past, or you are making some kind of video content on YouTube? On
Laravel, sir, we have some, but I need to discuss with the TSP people whether means these program manager whether Laravel is offering in the program which FDP we are conducting or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think, sir, it solves your doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Over to you, Ma.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for explaining, Siddharth, and sir, for your thing. And one more thing I want to show you, sir. Give me a minute. So here we have created and hosted the website using this GitHub portal. So mostly the students would work with GitHub portal once they are working in the industry. So mostly we prefer that. So let me show you the links also. You can also let me show you the link. So whatever the project I have created, I have imported in the GitHub link. You can see the GitHub link. So this is my name, and in the the deployment is in the GitHub portal, and for each and every project I have deployed. So I try to show you this
It is
GitHub
not
portal.
like the Google site. I was earlier thinking that it is like a Google site only.
Oh, okay. You was thinking like it is a Google site.
It is like a Google site. There are the component drag and drop, and we can build our site in the components of the Google sites.
Okay. Okay, sir. Actually, for the cloud, we'll explain you how you can do it, but it is not specific to Laravel. So we'll be defining. We'll use some other tools to explain. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes, thank you, sir. Can you please turn on your camera so that we can take a screenshot, that is photo, then we can leave for a day. And tomorrow's we don't have any session. Is everyone please?
And please make available the links of codes so that I can do practice tomorrow. I am taking a leave tomorrow.
I hope I have shared some links, sir. Can you see the GitHub link which I've provided in the chat box?
Yeah, I can see them, but on the LMS, all things will be at one place only.
Yeah, sure. I'll make a note of it, sir. I'll just implement it. Everyone, please turn on our text. Okay, thank you so much for joining today. Thank you, everyone. And happy Janmashtami. Thank you.
I have one small request.
Yes, sir.
If you can make like a schedule in which you will mention on this session, we are going to discuss this. On this session, we are going to discuss this. So this is sometimes very much helpful. For example, Java, I already worked immensely in Java. So I know that, okay, I can skip it or I can do some other work because we are attending this FDP on our official time. And we have other works also during the official time. So it is not possible to remain connected all the time. So obviously I will be referring to your YouTube channel, and I have a kind of my own personal lab at my home. So where I work with the 2-3 screens so that I can work smoothly. But here in the office, it is not possible. So if you can, I mean, you can make collection of the things at one place, all the resources at one place, as well as the schedule, so that I will be already guided that, okay, this is going to be covered.
Okay, sir. Actually, we have imported everything apart from that GitHub link. So which is I have provided. So you can see the study materials of PPT and
Yeah,
PDF
I have
and
shown.
recording
I've
session.
seen it. Yeah, I've seen
The
it.
only thing you have added one more thing, like we need to include that GitHub link also. I'll just intimate. Okay.
Schedule is not there.
And schedule in the sense that the day-wise schedule
Yeah,
you're
day-wise
talking about.
schedule, day-wise, session-wise schedule.
Okay, fine, sir. Okay. So actually in
Okay.
the morning itself, I told, so what will be the plan? But you are asking me to like import it in the LMS?
See, I think most of us are working, so we have many plans with us.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Okay.
families also. We are not like the young engineers who can sit for entire day.
Okay.
You know, घर में बच्चा will be crying, है ना? Head will be asking for something. Some colleague will be asking for some help. Some staff will be asking for some information. So we are engaged in the office time.
Okay,
So
okay,
if
sir.
we
I
have
can
this thing,
understand.
then we can organize
Yeah.
ourselves.
Sure. Sir. Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for your information. Yeah. Thank you. See you. Bye, everyone. Thank you.